Aloha everyone, I'm Randy Rurick, the producer of the Hawaiian Island Vintage Surf Auction, brought to you by Quicksilver Waterman Collection. We're here at Jimmy Buffett's, which a year ago was the site of the pre-auction party, where we had hundreds of people come and enjoy the opening for the auction. What you're going to see tonight is actually the best of. This is an encore presentation of 2 hours of footage from all the auction. We have interviews with guys like Dick Brewer, with Bob McTavish, with Corky Carroll, with Greg Knoll, and we have footage from the best of the auction, which is really the highlight items and a little bit that went on around it. So we're going to be taking a look at that for the next 2 hours here at Jimmy Buffett's. Want to say, those of you watching, thanks for coming, and for those of you that turned out, mahalo for showing up. So on behalf of Jimmy Buffett's here at the Beachcomber, this is Randy Rurick saying aloha.
Aloha, it's Bear Wozniak. It's good to see you guys again. We're here to support the Surf and Heritage Foundation. We just donated my newest book. It's already a bestseller, Deep in the Wave by Bear Wozniak, and you can get it on any bookstore or Amazon, things like that. Yeah, and we want to thank all the Hawaiian watermen that helped us with Schick Hydro's Clean Break, Fox's Fuel TV's Clean Break, helping us take the three guys from California through the most extreme adventures. They had a breakthrough in their lives, and all three of them came away from Hawaii like new men. They took some of the Aloha, some of the Mana and Manaua Hawaii home with them. So hope you watch Fox's Fuel TV's Clean Break when it comes back on next summer. So aloha, shaka, it's good to be back. Ahui ho.
Aloha! Aloha! Vi är här på Jimmy Buffett's restaurang för att se Randy Ruricks film. Om du har en chans, kolla gärna på Clean Break som min man är med i.
My perspective out here in the middle of the Pacific is probably the world's greatest repository of surfing history. And what really impresses me is the fact that they've gone at extra lengths to preserve the truth about surfing history, not the folklore and the publicity side of the sport, but more the facts and what really happened. So it's very important to preserve an accurate history of surfing, and the Surfing Heritage Foundation's doing just that.
My name's John Nippold. Oh, the most famous unknown surf artist in the world. Aren't they bitching? I just painted them.
But no longer, because now we know that you do the...
Yeah, I do the Triple Crown Awards for the last 24 years. Gary Elkerton won the first Triple Crown Award, and the champion. There was three. Shane and Batia David won the thing, and Shane got the number 3 trophy, but he didn't care because they were all really beautiful koa trophies. Gary Elkerton told me it was the bitchinest surf carving that he'd ever gotten in his life, right? Years later, 10 years later, 12 years later, I see Elkerton at one of the Triple Crown festivities, and I go up to him, I go, Gary, how are you? And he's looking at me like, who the are you, you know? So I go, it's me, John Nipple, the wood carver. Oh, mate! He grabs me, you know, and he takes his camera and he grabs some woman tourist, just grabbed her, yanked her over, shoved the camera in her hands and said, take a picture of me and my mate, you know. He says it's his favorite. I'll bet, you know, there's a lot out there. There'll be more, and they're going to be expensive.
My daughter knows a friend, this is a Pipo, so I make Pipo boards. This is a Pipo Acolyte.
Any proceeds we generate tonight to the Surfing Heritage Foundation in San Clemente. It's very near and dear to me, and I hope to most of you here as well. One more thing, Randy also put in one of his Bear surfboards. That's going to be our grand prize tonight, $1,250 retail. So let's do that. Thank you, Randy. Additionally, I was hoping that Glenn and Meredith Moncada could have been in here tonight. As you probably well know, they're the representatives for the Quicksilver clothing line here in Hawaii, and they have given us plenty of really fine contributions. So please, again, buy the raffle tickets. Lastly, Jimmy Buffett's has put in some gift certificates to come back and dine, and some goodies from our retail store downstairs.
I just wanted to show you. How many of you have this shirt? Like I thought. You have one, kids? You always throw it in a thought. Anyway, it's just a testimony and a tribute to the high quality manufacturing that soon-to-be Senator, again, Fred Hemmings, and Randy Ware subscribed to when they printed these shirts. This one going back a few decades, and of course, to the last century. Look at it. Anyway, it's just a privilege and pleasure and honor to have a friendship with Randy Ware and Mark Fergali, and of course, my sisters and buddies over the years. We just have so many trails. And like my wife who gave me the blessing tonight, go and have a good time, don't stay at home. Go and hang out with your surfing tribe. God bless you all. Let's give it up for the surfing tribe. We're all members of it. On with the show.
That is really bright.
Don't look at the light.
Aloha ahi ahi and good evening. Welcome from the Waikiki Beachcomber in Waikiki, the playground of the Pacific. I'm Joseph E. Teipel, Jet, otherwise known as Surfer Joe, the auctioneer, and privileged and pleased and honored to be selected by Mr. Randy Ware, really the man of the hour, the man of tonight, to be the auctioneer for the last 6 of the biennial Hawaiian Islands Vintage Surf Auctions. We're having a brand new debut of a almost made-for-TV format of Randy's show, the best of the Hawaiian Islands Vintage Surf Auction, presented by Quicksilver Waterman Edition, including especially the highlights from the 2011 edition, which Kyle Yu and company and a lot of other people, hundreds in the room and hundreds around the globe, were present and bidding for or watching in this great vintage surf auction, which was his swan song. Just like to say on a personal note, one of my lifetime's greatest achievements is being able to call Randy Ware a friend and have him be a friend to me too. He's one of a kind, and I think after Randy, let me put it this way. After Randy was born, I think God broke the mold. He's a one of a kind, and it's just a gem of a guy, and he knows more than any human being should know about this great tribe of surfing and surfers and boards and all that kind of stuff. So thanks for joining us for this fundraiser for Surfing Heritage. It's been a great run, and we'll see everybody next year, May 11th, 2013 AD, over there in Orange County for Surfing Heritage. Sold your way. Aloha.
Just want to really thank Jimmy Buffett's for making this possible tonight. Thanks to Jimmy's. Thanks to all the staff, all the girls and the guys that served us tonight. On your way out, pick up your mermaid picture, mermaid carry-all. Those of you who got pictures, those are absolutely free. They're a souvenir for tonight, and we really appreciate it. The funds raised for tonight are once again going to the Surfing Heritage Foundation.
Of unique and rare surfboards that will be on auction May 11th, 2013 during the Surfing Heritage Vintage Surf Auction presented by Quicksilver Waterman Collection. Check back each month for our continuing series of sneak peeks on the auction boards, and don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
First I want to draw is Bear Wozniak's book, Deep in the Wave. Bear is here with us tonight. Bear.
896-834. 896-834.
Go right over there and have Bear sign it for you.
Oh, right
Part of Quicksilver Waterman Collection. There's a whole ton of stuff in Quicksilver Waterman Collection out there, but I thought this backpack was pretty cool, so we're going to pull the next number for the backpack.
897-834.
All right. Eddie Brinkman. Thanks, Eddie. Eddie. This is pretty cool. This is a Quicksilver skateboard. For those of you that's still skateboard, you can ride it. If not, give it to your grandkids.
897-439.
439. What's your name? Are you going to go skateboarding?
I never got one.
All right, enjoy it.
Yeah, baby.
Maynard!
This board came in from Joe Teipel, and I actually bought 20 tickets to see if I would win this one, because this was made back in the 70s, and it's from the Shorebird, which is still down at the Reef Hotel. And Bill Barnfield shaped this, and Bill Barnfield would probably give me $1,000 for this board right now because it's super rare. So whoever gets this, if you don't want it, come back and see me. I'll take care of you.
897-462.
462. Okay, Franco, go see Bill Barnfield. He'll probably give you a lot of money for that thing. Okay, a lot of you saw the movie Big Wednesday and the Bear surfboard logo. Quick little story. Big Wednesday was made in 1978, and they actually took the Jacobs logo and modified it, and then they took the California flag, the bear in a flag, and put it inside the Jacobs modified logo and created this fictitious logo called Bear Surfboards. The bear was basically modified after Del Velzy for the movie Big Wednesday. And John Milius contracted Terry Lamb to do this design. After the movie came out, Bill Hamilton began to make boards. He went to Milius and he said, "Hey, can I make a few boards using the bear label?" And he said, "Yeah, sure, no big deal." And the label actually took off, and Bill Hamilton, myself, began to make the boards here in Hawaii. We went to Japan, and we expanded to a number of locations. And I've actually been able to continue to make the bear label since 1978, so it's got a long run to it. And we actually were going to make a board exactly like one of the boards of the movie, but unfortunately my glasser didn't get the board done in time, which is pretty typical. So this is a stock bear that we pulled from the shop, and it's ready to go. And somebody's going to be a lucky winner. It's about a $1,200 board, and the winner is
897-353.
897-353. We got a visitor from Minnesota.
We don't have a lot of surf in Minnesota, so I'd like to donate it back.
Let's give her a big hand. Ladies and gentlemen, Hawaii runs on the tourists, and let's thank the Minnesotans for being so cool.
897-532.
532. And we got a winner? Ladies and gentlemen, the only surfer from Pakistan wins the Bear Surfboard. And seriously, he actually comes from Pakistan. He lived in Hawaii for 16 years.
Yay! Okay. I gotta take a picture with my board.
Oh, you gotta buy her dinner. Randy, get in there too. Turn it around.
Yeah, Randy. Yeah, we like Randy in there.
As you can tell, surfing is not big in Pakistan. I can still not handle the boards here. But I moved to Hawaii 16 years ago after living in Pakistan. I did no surfing there, although there is an ocean there. And I started surfing 3 years ago. I'm having a great time. And I wish I could turn the time clock back and started when I was a lot younger, but hey, still enjoying surfing, and thank you very much. I really enjoyed the sport. Thank you.
Goes to show you when it comes to surfing, anything goes.